Good morning, this is Johnny. I'm here on the Big Island, actually at the luau grounds of the Marriott next door to where I live. It's January 18th, early in the morning. To my right is the luau stage, and to my left is where they uh, cook the pig in a underground. I don't know if you've been to a luau here in Hawaii, but it's a lot of fun. I've been to quite a few of them. This is kind of a special place for me because this is where I held the wedding reception for one of my daughters, and it's something I'll always remember. That's been years ago. She's got two boys now that are they're getting ready to turn 8 and 10, and so anyway, it was a lot of fun that night. A good time was had for all. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about the market here on the Big Island. I, uh, I was going to cite a lot of statistics and so on, but I really think it's kind of boring. Uh, every morning I get up and I check the active listings, what's for sale, uh, along all the resorts on the Kohala Coast, from Koaniki up to the Mauna Kea. That's essentially my area where I do business. And then I also check what's in escrow and kind of keep track of what's selling. And as of this morning, there were 42 condominiums for sale out of all the thousands that are located within these resorts, and 25 in escrow. And so there's still basically very low inventory numbers. And out of the 25 that are in escrow, almost a third of them, 8, are in one new development called Amui up in the Mauna Kea. I went and showed some clients that the other day. It's really well done, but it's selling like hotcakes. And I think it sort of illustrates that the lack of what's being built here on the Big Island. Very, very little under construction, and until we do get more of that, there's going to be a floor under prices, because the inventory is just not. It's growing. I mean, at the height of the pandemic, there would have been 4 or 5 condos, not 42. But things have slowed down since then. The days on market have increased quite a bit, and prices are, you see some mostly symbolic price cuts, but prices are holding firm way above the pre-pandemic levels. So I would describe the market right now and where I operate as more or less frozen. It's like the buyers are on strike and the sellers are on strike. And I don't know what's going to break the logjam, but if I had to characterize it in simple terms, that's how I'd characterize it. The one result of these, rising prices, and especially the rising interest rates, have really had a huge effect on the general population here, the first homeowners. Places like in the Waikoloa Village, 8 miles up the road, that 2 years ago or 2.5 years ago sold for $500,000 or selling for $800,000. And coupled with the rise in interest rates, a young couple starting out, even if they're both working, they can't buy a home. And also, since they can't buy a home, the rental market is really tight. In places where regular working people live here on the Big Island. So it's, the solution to a lot of this is for new construction to kind of increase the available stock, and it's just not happening. It is so difficult to get permitted and to build here. I mean, it's a years-long process, and it's really, really too bad. It's really gentrifying the island for sure. It's had a big effect. Really, the best buyers right now as far as I can see, are 1031 buyers from the mainland, and the rise in interest rate have caused a lot of that to slack off in the last 3 or 4 months. I had a couple of clients combined that had $31 million they wanted to move to Hawaii, and their deals fell apart. So anyway, it's like I say, that's how I'd characterize the market, and that's how I see it today. Aloha, and thanks for watching.